Civil war on me? No. Civil war on all of us and civil war on you, now Stillman. And Ian, you're a part of it. Collateral damage, buddy. I still love you, but you're going to be part of it, okay? I'm coming. We're coming for you. Hey, well, he's a part of the circle open. And
Ian came through. He wants to be an Avenger.
Exactly.
We're happy. We're happy
so you can
about
come
that.
in. So
you want to be on the Avengers, Joe.
I want that circle opens. I want you to be dropping through. You can pull Robbie through too as well, but I want you to be dropping through. It's gonna open pretty soon. So Rex Road, you on the clock, buddy.
That's a threat.
Oh yeah, that was like a mild threat, just like a.
It can get worse.
Yeah, it can get worse. You know, Avengers come after you, Rex.
Captain D-Mase declaring a civil war over here.
Listen, we come. If you're not a part of us, you're against us.
So it is NFL schedule release day. We've got 4 games that we know are confirmed for the Titans. Week 1 at Chicago, Week 2 at home against the Jets, Week 8 at Detroit, Week 11 at home against Minnesota. It seems like it's been a fairly quiet NFL schedule release day. I remember some years in the past when you're getting all these leaks, all these tweets constantly. You're on your phone looking for, what game is this? What's Sunday Night Football this week? What's the primetime games this week?
Didn't they do a huge? It was last year was the whole. Each team had their own little announcements.
The Titans killed it.
Yeah, and that was cool last year.
That was fun.
Some were not cool, but then some were funny and cool. So
I thought the Titans social media team absolutely crushed it last year, to the point where this morning I searched on Twitter Titan schedule to see if any leaks had come out, and I had to scroll through like hundreds of tweets of people saying, like, is anyone going to be able to one up what the Titan schedule release video was last year? I'll ask you guys the same question I asked Hutton earlier. How many primetime games do you think the Titans have? If I said it at over under 1.
Well, so 1's a push. Is it 1.5?
I guess 1.5 is 1.5.
I'd be surprised if it's more than 1.
I would say
I would too.
1.5.
You take
I'm thinking 2.
Because Monday night's not.
I'm thinking 2.
Yeah,
I'm thinking 2.
I'm on the over with D-Mase.
I could see if there's a 1. I think there could be a Monday and a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2. Possibly.
Just with the teams on their schedule, like if there was a Dallas in there, I would say, yep, that's a primetime game just because it's the Cowboys.
Like it was kind of a running joke with Al Michaels last year that Amazon, they had a lot of not so good games.
Netflix is streaming games this year too.
Christmas Day games, yeah.
So is Amazon lobbying, hey, we're paying a lot of money, can we get some better matchups? I wonder what goes on behind the scenes there. And therefore, maybe you get an extra Monday night game that because Amazon there's a chain of command. It's a real complex thing, right? Plus the flexes.
So if the
all right, so I'll go over. I'll say 2.
If Jeff Bezos is campaigning for some better games on Thursday Night Football, I don't know if that means the Titans are going to be on Thursday Night Football.
No, I'm saying that you wouldn't put the Titans there, but that would bump another game there, which opens up maybe Monday night.
Maybe another primetime space. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I got 2.
It's all about the quarterback in the franchise, like the Cowboys, always going to end up on primetime football. The Packers or the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, big-time name, or, the Bills or the Bears with, maybe the Bears.
Is there still a rule that everybody's got to be on once?
No, I don't believe so.
No?
I think that was a rule that started last year that not everyone gets on Thursday Night Football.
I got
a primetime game.
Or a primetime game.
2 games.
I'm gonna go
Monday, Thursday. Monday, Thursday, yeah. That first game could be Caleb Williams. If
all of the first week games, I believe all of the primetime games are accounted for.
They are? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Cleveland, Dallas will be a Sunday. Sunday afternoon isn't necessarily prime time, but I view that as a primo slot. We've got Monday Night Football that week is San Francisco Jets. Thursday Night Football that week is Baltimore at KC. I'm looking at this very handy-dandy little highlighted.
I see it.
Taking a page out of Willy's playbook. I did not make this. I found it on Twitter.
Nice.
But yeah, so far we know 4
I can appreciate
games.
the colors.
Yeah, color-coded. Nice little highlighted.
So we know 4 games.
This is what's been released?
Highlighted little sheet. This is what's been released so far in the rumors.
By whatever time of the day, all the work this person has done will be.
It'd all the spaces will be full.
But we got great content out of it.
Yeah, we did. Absolutely.
One day matters.
Does that person look back and say, I really did a great job. I put all this together. And at 7 o'clock, everybody's going to know everything anyway.
Exactly. Hey, I'm sure that person feels good about the work that they did.
They
no matter
should.
what. Absolutely,
Okay.
they should.
Because
Absolutely, they
we
should.
are making that person feel good right now because we're
Absolutely.
reading off the chart.
But I will say this: now that we know that Chicago is happening week 1, I can breathe at least a little bit of a sigh of relief, because what I didn't want to see was the Titans playing at Soldier Field in December. I mean, it would be freaking freezing. Now I'm worried about Buffalo, because you play Buffalo on the road, I believe, in Washington. You play the Commanders on the road, Liffey in D.C. in December. So I'm worried
Maybe the
about those
Titans
two
are a good
games.
cold weather team.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the
Maybe.
quarterback, right?
We'll see.
Like if Will Levis is a good cold weather quarterback, I could see Will Levis being a nice little,
I did
Nordic Viking.
I did watch the Buccaneers
snow?
in the 80s, who had a famous stat. They never won a game, I think, in the entire decade of the 80s where the temperature was above 40 degrees.
Willie, they barely won games, period.
That's
back
true.
then.
This is also true. This is also true.
Had nothing to do with
But
the
they
weather.
won
They just were
0.
horrible.
They won 0 when the temperature was below 40 degrees or something.
When it was hot or cold, the Buccaneers
They
lost.
still probably
Yes.
lost. Yeah, probably.
Needed just a nice 75 degree
You were
day
there,
with
Willie.
slight wind chills.
I went a couple of times to the Big Sombrero.
For a loss.
I didn't.
Yes.
Well, I did see the Bucks win once. I did.
Who they play themselves?
They beat the Jets. It
was a preseason game.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Stolen Company's up next.
Be love and love on your people. Have a wonderful